Good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Donna Starr, and welcome to the pre-service, pre-gathering meditation. Happy to have everybody here. Just for a few moments to become centered, grounded, and present, consciousness of spirit, and in community with each other. So if you're here in the sanctuary, I would just want to invite you to find a comfortable position where you can release any tension and feel supported in your chair. And if you're joining us online at home, welcome, and please find your favorite meditation position. Today, I'm going to be reading some meditations from Ernest Holmes. In our Science of Mind book, which is the foundation of our teaching, in the back there are many, many prayers and many meditations. And Ernest Holmes was quite the poet. He was quite the literary artist. So I am honored and happy to share some of these with you. So if you feel comfortable, I just invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Find a place within, still and quiet, and allow the words to guide you. I have discovered a secret place within, where the thought goes into a mountain high above the din of the world. I have found in this mountain a place of peace and rest, a place of joy and comfort to the heart. I have found that the secret place of God is within my own soul. I will listen for your voice, inner peace. It will guide me and acquaint me with all knowledge. Your voice is sweet and tender. It is always kind and gentle. O lover of my soul, how I adore you, how I love you, how I love your voice. It thrills me with gladness and joy. It fills me with peace and calm, and it soothes me. It quiets me and gives me wonderful rest. I listen, O divine speaker. I listen to you alone. I listen for your voice. My thought is in the inner light. My words are from the inner wisdom. My understanding is of thee, inner God. I cannot be hid from you, my inspiration and my life. My thought is in you. The light of life is full within me and around me. It shines forth into the perfect day. O light within, lighting my path to peace. I adore and love you, and I let you shine. Go forth and bless all who come to you. Light within. My light radiates to all and through all. Come and I will heal you. The inner power of life within me is God, and God has all power. I will heal and help all who come to me. I know that the realization of life and love within me heals all who come into its presence. I silently bless all who enter my atmosphere. It is not I, but the Spirit who dwells within me. The Spirit does the work. Like a cloak, Spirit's love is wrapped around me. Like a warm garment, it shelters me from the storms of life. I feel and know that an almighty love envelops me in its close embrace. O love divine, my love, how wonderful you are. I am open to receive your great blessings. Namaste.
Okay, so testing 1, 2, 3. Yes, 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 I'm all ready. Let's put the show on the road. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is the Center for Spiritual Living in Eugene, and my name is Reverend Linda Lundry Starr, and this is
Sister V.
Sister V, and we're going to start you out this morning. Feel free to join us. This is a new one we're bringing to you. This is a song by Linda Webke Kaba, and it is called Everything That I Need to Know. Just waiting for the heads to start moving. Everything that I need to know about what lies before me. Everything that I need to know about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything that I need to heal about what lies before me. Everything that I need to heal about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything to love, everything that I need to love about what lies before me. Everything that I need to love about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. And everything that I need to forgive about what lies before me. Everything that I need to forgive about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. And release everything that I need to release about what lies before me. Everything that I need to release about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me, through the mind of God within me, through the mind of God Thank you, Matt and Mo. Their inaugural shot at this. Great job. Wow, good morning. So, why don't you turn and greet your neighbor? Say hello. This beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning, our last Sunday in June. And please join us for I Am Remembering. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. And I am remembering who I am.
Hey guys. I'm doing a double header today. Excuse me. I just want to say thank you. Welcome for being here, here in the building and at the center, and online. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we welcome you to the Center for Spiritual Living Eugene. My name is Sister V, and we're so happy to have you here. I want to welcome you to invite you to fill out one of these blue forms if you haven't been here before, with your name and email address. Get you every time. Just to get your vitals on here so we know how to contact you if you're new. We get our newsletter out to you and learn about events that are going on here at the center and around the community, and give us an opportunity to commune with you and you commune with us. That's why we're here, right? To commune with each other. Thank you so much. I just want to tell you about this science of mind thing. It's powerful. It works. It's been a part of my life for the last probably 10 years, in and out. And I'm studying to be a practitioner right now because I love this stuff so much. And I just want to share something with you. You know, when you have some thoughts, in your mind, sometimes you don't know where they're going, and you want to stop them, and those thoughts can just lead us down the rabbit hole, right? And sometimes you try to rein them in yourself, and you can't. And what I recommend is just calling somebody like a practitioner. I highly recommend that. One of our practitioners here in our community are always ready to help. And we'll get back to that later. But here at the center, we have a global vision, and I want to share that with you. Our global vision, we envision a world that works for everyone, for all creation. And basically said I'll say it once again, this teaching is about something that works for everybody. Nobody is excluded because we're all human. So we envision a world that works for everyone, for all creation. Today, we're going to have some words from the practitioner, Reverend Donna Starr. And her message is going to be personalizing the infinite. Excuse me. It's going to be Reverend Trish Mackey, excuse me. And it's going to be, and her talk is about personalizing the infinite. Our practitioner of the day is Reverend Donna Starr. And she's going to, come and set the tone for us. But before that, we're going to sing this song called We Are One. Thank you so much.
We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me. We are one. And in this unity, we all live in harmony, and peace has come. For we are one. We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me, and we are one. And in this unity, we all live in harmony, and peace has come. For we are one.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Donna Starr. I will not be delivering your service today. But what I will be doing in this moment is centering us and grounding us in a spiritual mind treatment, which is our form here at Centers for Spiritual Living of affirmative prayer. So if you would feel comfortable to just get in your prayer pose, whatever that looks like, could be maybe gently closing your eyes or softening your gaze. What a grand and glorious day this is. What a beautiful day we have been given to experience once again ourselves as spirit, each other as spirit, the love of spirit that dwells within us, the love of spirit that flows out of us to each other. I am so filled with gratitude to be here with everyone, knowing that I am in the presence of the One. And there is only the One. There is only God, there is only love, there is only life, there is only this presence. It is what causes my heart to beat in perfect rhythm. It is what causes my mind to think. The creativity that flows through me comes from this presence. And I know that it is true for me, it's true for each person that hears my voice. And so I know that our time here together today is blessed and beautiful. That as we commune with each other from that place of love, that there is nothing that can be amiss. I want to speak a word of gratitude for our musicians today, for their creativity, for their beauty, their souls that shine through, and the gift they give us in their song. I want to say a word of thanks for all of our speakers, for Reverend Trish, for being the conduit of divine intelligence to deliver a message today. And for all of the volunteers that are here at all times, making it happen. I'm grateful for the Center for Spiritual Living in Eugene. I'm grateful for Dr. Ernest Holmes and his teaching, and I am grateful for my life. And so it is.
Here at the center, we like to do an affirmation, and today's June affirmation is about taking care, it's about self-care. And it goes like this: taking care of myself, honoring myself, and taking care of and honoring God within. I allow the love and grace of Spirit to manifest through me, in me, and as me today and always. I will invite you to join me again with that, saying that. Taking care of myself, honoring myself, is taking care of and honoring God within. I allow the love and grace of Spirit to manifest through me, in me, and as me, today and always. And like I said, once again, we're going to have a good message by Reverend Trish Mackey. But before that, we're going to have our guest musician today, our own Reverend Linda Lunder-Starr. Please welcome her.
My wife is here in the audience, and she just said, she's my favorite. It's always good to know. You know, in this teaching, we talk about having an opportunity to wake up every day and have a new experience of life and to have that mental equivalent. And sometimes, you know, God has a way of surprising us. So what I want to say today is I was surprised with some family in the audience today, which I'm grateful to have here with me. I grew up younger, spending some summers time here in Eugene, where I attended their church. And I remember this Easter special that we used to watch, and their choir, they were part of the choir, and their choir was so grand and so big. And I had a really big dream of singing in church. So the irony of having them sort of surprise me today and come here, and the irony of the song chosen is beautiful to me. So yeah, it's called Let Them See You. Take away the melodies, take away the songs I sing, take away all the lights and all the songs you let me write. Does the one I am today say the words you need to say? Let them see you in me. Let them hear you when I speak. Let them feel you when I sing. Let them see you. Let them see you in me. Who am I without your grace? Another smile, another face, another breath, a grain of sand, passing quickly through your hands. I give my life and offer it. Take it all, take everything, and let them see you. see you in me. With every breath I breathe, sing a simple melody, and I pray they hear more than a song in me, in me. Let them see you in me. Let them hear you when I speak. Let them feel you when I sing. Let them see you. Oh, let them see you in me. Let them hear you when I speak. Let them feel you when I sing. Let them see you. Let them see you in me. Let them see you. Matt and Mo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we have come to the time of our service where we set the tone for the message. And if you weren't open already, we give you the opportunity now to take a moment, take a breath in. And regardless of where you found yourself before you found us today, just take a moment to clear your mind, clear your heart of anything that may have been there before, and just be present with the infinite. I'm opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to
I am open. I am open, and as I look within, I see the most brilliant of lights. I feel the warmth of all of the many adventures I've had as a child that made me smile and laugh, that made me think that life was as good as it could be right here and right now, and that it would never change. Right in that space, I was in touch with the infinite. Right in that space is where I truly exist. I open myself up to a time of great love and of great joy, and know that my happiness is there in a place that has never been touched by any rude word or action or disappointment that has occurred in my life. For they are simply my experiences. And in those experiences, I learn. I learn what lights me up, and I learn what dims me down. In this time of life, in this very moment, I love myself, and I remember the light that I am. I remember the joy that I've experienced, and I wrap my arms around it knowing that it is always there for me. I am the light of my world. And I take that light and I share it. I share it with friends and strangers, and whoever comes in contact with me is the right and perfect person for every experience in my life. Unfolds perfectly. I am so grateful. So very grateful. I let these words sit on my shoulders and wrap around me like a warm blanket on a cold day, and a cool touch of a hand on a warm day. The universe and I are one. Always and always. And so it is. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, come on. Am I sitting in an empty room? I hope not. Okay. I'm Reverend Trish Mackey, and I'm so happy to be with you today. You know, we've been doing a monthly theme that comes down from headquarters, and that monthly theme is embracing self-care. And then every every month has a special theme, and then within the month, every week has a particular focus. And that focus today is how to personalize the infinite. Now, I can tell you that I have good news and I have good news. I have good news. And my desire is that by the time that I have stopped talking, and you're all smiling, that you will have known and agreed with me that what I have shared with you is good news. Whether it's the first time you've heard it or whether you have heard it before, but now it's like, oh, a little reminder. I want to start out by telling you a story. And it was a story about a movie that I saw recently. And a movie came out earlier this year, just a few months ago actually, and it was based on a book that was written in 1970, and it was a young adult book. Now, those of us who are adults think we may have been, if we were young at that time, we would have read the book because it was by a very famous author. But if we weren't, it just would have passed. We would have heard about it, but probably not gone into the depth of what was written in the book. But they finally made a movie of this book, 1970. Can you imagine that something in 1970 would be relevant in 2023? Well, I want to tell you that this movie in 2 weekends made $23 million. So I think it was something that a lot of people wanted to know about, felt was missing in their life, was reminded of. Whatever the charm was, it certainly drew enough people there to go and see it. The main character in the story is a 12-year-old girl who has been living in New York City with her family, and her father gets a job as a teacher in a suburb. And so now they're moving out of city life where everything is available and going into a small town. Well, of course, as all children are, we have really no control about where our parents move. We're told. We're never asked. We're told this is what we're going to do. So the family is an interesting dynamic. The mother's a Christian, from a Christian family. Father's Jewish, and the mother's parents disowned her because she was marrying this young man. And so this 12-year-old girl has never met her grandparents on her mother's side, her Christian grandparents. And because of the turmoil of their getting together and the family saying, you can't do this because he's different, he believes differently, they told her, we're not going to make you do either one. You can, when you're old enough, you decide, you go and you pick it. Well, that sounds like a pretty good option, it's all up to you, in one way. And in another way, we don't often know where to start, because we have nothing to base it on. We have no foundation to go, well, I think I'd like to. Well, this young lady has in her life her father's grandmother, and so she, of course, decides that she is trying to indoctrinate her into the synagogue. And so the little girl goes, and she leaves, and she said, that was very nice. But she feels an emptiness inside of her because she doesn't know her other grandparents. And so she makes a phone call. She looks in her mother's address book, finds their name, and calls them and invites them to come and visit. At the same time, she invites her grandmother from New York City to also come. Now, it's supposed to be a very nice meal, and it's absolutely a surprise to both the parents because they don't know until the knock on the door. It probably takes about 2 hours in the movie before we get around to the question being asked of the young lady, 12-year-old, so have you decided, you know? And one of the grandparents says, well, of course she's going to be Christian. And the other one said, well, of course she's not. She's going to be Jewish. And then everybody starts to holler. The mother, the father, the grandparents, the other grandmother, and her boyfriend, who now is also Jewish, comes. And I'm sitting there, and I'm with some other friends, and I'm laughing about this movie because the girl is just kind of going, what happened? This is not what I expected to be the results of them being together. I thought it would heal, and we'd work it all out, and we'd accept each other. And that was not what she was getting. She was getting absolute chaos. And so finally she says, really loudly, stop, enough, what are you doing? And she starts to cry. She runs upstairs. She said, I'm going to be neither. And she runs upstairs. She closes her bedroom door, gets on the floor, and says, are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. I didn't realize at the time that I saw the movie how much that movie impacted me, and I had read the book when it came out because I had a daughter that age, and I wanted to see what she was reading. But I realized there was something inside of her that knew that there was something that she could turn to. That there was something that she knew would and could help her, make her feel better, to give her some guidance, to send her along a pathway perhaps that she never knew. But whatever that was, I want to tell you, we all have it. We all have that inner knowledge. We may not know what it's called, and it may not have a name for us. It may just be a feeling that comes up now and then. It may be something that we question now and then. But we all have within us a higher power, an inner sense, an inner knowledge that knows how to help us, to be there for us, to listen, to understand, to put their arms around us. That slight little thing that means so much to someone when they don't know what to do or how to make it better. The talk focus was on taking the infinite and making it personal. And how do you use it? Just because it's there, we can't see it, we can't hold it in our hand, it's not in a form, it comes in different forms as a gift to us, but that's all. How do we really believe or sense or take the time to even say, let me find out, let me find out. When I was a child, my mother taught me to be seen and not heard. And that was pretty much the way children were raised at that point, especially only children. It was sort of like they're almost like a nuisance, you know, like a statue sitting in the corner. And people would say to me, gee, that must have been really hard not to have had a brother or a sister. And it was in a lot of ways. And yet there were some redeeming factors in it. I was able to be an observer of people. My mother had and father had so many adult friends, and I would just watch them and watch how they acted and you know, like, why are they doing that? That makes no sense to me at all. It didn't have to make sense to me, but it taught me that not everybody's the same. And yet, when you come right down to it, we actually come from the same source. We actually are the same. So there was some good So I said good news and good news. It may be in different degrees, but it's still available. Are You There, Margaret is playing in the theaters now, in case you'd be interested in seeing that. It's really good. We are all one with the universe, and when we realize that we have that in us, it makes life easier. Remember, in a class, I heard my minister, and who was the facilitator, said, you know, you're not doing this life alone. You have a power and a presence greater than you are, but you were formed out of it, and consequently, you have the ability to use it by the things that you say, the thoughts that you have, and the actions that you take. And I've added this on, or don't take. Or don't take. They're just as important. And when I heard that, I cannot tell you what a sense of relief I had. Because there were so many times I had to make decisions, and I was torn between which was the best one. Is it this one? Is it that one? Well, if I do that, does that mean I won't have a chance at something better? I mean, I had no idea. No idea. And what happened was the facilitator, the minister, went on to say, and you know, when you get in a situation where you're not able to make a decision because you think they all sound good, or they all don't sound good, and you don't, and where do I go now? And you know something that has the power and presence and has created the whole world you live in, that's seen and everything seen and unseen, the planets, the skies, the trees, the leaves, whatever, and everything is helping you, is standing beside you, going, okay, tell me what you want. Tell me how you'd like it better. It is a partnership. It is a partnership. Let me do what I can do, what I'm capable of doing on my own, and then I turn the rest over to the universe to take care of it. To take care of it. I wrote some things this morning which always throws a wrench in what I had planned on saying. So let me just share it. It says, when you realize that you are spirit and spirit is you, no impossibility can hinder you from achieving your goal. Nothing. Even if you can't figure out how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, you know what? That's not in your job description. That's in the universe's job description. When you focus your attention on your intention, you know what that means? You have to decide. You have to make a decision. You have to become clear about what you want. What do I want? Can you each think of something that you would like to have in your life right now? Something that you may have wanted for a long time, and it never came about, and you don't know why, because you wanted it so much, and you still do. You know, as children, we have lots of desires, and we want to do this, and we want to do that. And you know, when you get to be 40 and 50, every so often, that same thing shows up, and you think, I missed the boat. That window of opportunity is gone. But that's not the truth. The window of opportunity shows up when you are ready to state it, claim it, and simply prepare for it. Prepare for it to show up. It will show up at the right and perfect God time. And someone used to say that a lot to me, one of the other practitioners, when I was going through practitioner training, and she would say that, God's time, God's time. And I said, well, how do I know when that is? I mean, could I have a schedule? You know, give me something to hold on to, because we're working with the air. We don't know where it's coming from. We just assume it's always going to be there. And so I just sat with that one, because no one could say anything to me for me to understand it until I read in the book a few more words after that. Everything in divine order is in God's time. And these words made all the difference to me for that statement. And God is never late. Okay. Okay. Do I believe or don't I believe? Do I believe over here that God can do this or a spirit can do this, and over here I don't think it's big enough, it's powerful enough? It shows up in the way in which you allow it to show up. How much are you willing to accept? How much are you willing to go, oh, no, that God can't do that, spirit can't do that, universe can't do that. And what we're doing is we're insulting the thing that created us, because we're trying to bring this powerful power and presence of the universe down to our level. How arrogant. How arrogant are we? I once read a sentence, and I thought it was really lovely. And I thought, oh, I'm going to add that into my notebook of collections. And then I found out who wrote it. And this was the statement: life is either a daring adventure or it's nothing. Helen Keller. When I read that, I said out loud to no one but me, I do not have a right to complain about anything in my life if she is saying that. There was a faith in her that showed her that her life was exactly as it was supposed to be, and that everything that happened in it happened in God's divine time, and God is never late. So how would we do this if we thought that we could have something? Do you have something in mind that you'd really like to have? If you do, would you raise your hand just so I can see? Wow, wow. Something that you want, even something that you want more of that you currently have, if you'd like it to expand. Okay, now I'm going to ask you, why are you not allowing yourself to have more of it? Because the universe isn't saying, I'm sorry, you've got your limit. We only have so much and we have to spread it all among all these people. It's not saying that. Universe has no boundaries and limits, and it never moves away from us. It's always there waiting, anticipating, waiting. I'm here. So can we say, are you here, God? Are you here? Are you here means in here. We heard a beautiful song that said exactly that. Let them see you in me. Let me be the example of the divine love and the ability to be whatever it is you want to be, more of, in place of, filling in a gap that's empty. Fill it up, overflowing. Remove the doubts from your mind that it's not going to work. Can you just trust? We trust the air is always going to be there when we breathe it until there's no air where we are and we suddenly can't breathe. We trust that our legs are going to move us where we want them to until we can't. But it's always a gift, always an experience of life. Focus your attention on your intention. Be clear. In order to have the universe present anything to you, you must be clear about what you want. You can be what you want to be. You can have what you want to have. Ernest Holmes said that our founder said the answer to every question is within us. It's in our textbook. The answer to every question is within us. So what's a way to do that? First of all, visualization. It's a wonderful way to get started as a daily prayer practice. It allows you to let go, to turn it over to the universe. Let it do what it's there to do. And at the same time, don't be so rigid. Be a little more loose. Be a little more loose, even if that's not your natural nature. The universe do the work for you. Secondly of all, to get it started as a spiritual practice, a daily practice, just like you brush your teeth and you wash your face and you put your clothes on before you go out in public. Think about it. Add this to it. Is that you can always sit and talk with a practitioner. We have these people who are trained to help you get in connection with that and to know that spirit within you, to help you remove the doubts that are in your way, things that you bought into as children and young adults from everywhere, because you always remember everything you've ever heard, everything you ever thought, everything you've ever read, everything anyone's ever said to you. It's all inside of us, but it's them. Now it's got to be us. It's our life. That's why we have been given it. For us to create it and to use it and to utilize the gifts that we have within us, all the gifts, the skills, the abilities. Wow. I look around this room and I see all these wonderful paintings we've been having on the walls. And I admire them so much. And I remember at one time going, gosh, I wish I knew how to paint or draw or something. And one day I said, you know what? No, I don't need to know how to do what I appreciate. I just need to appreciate it. Someone has to be the one who appreciates what others do. Why am I trying to be what I'm not, when who I am is marvelous? It's awesome. It's wonderful. It can't be any better unless I want it better. I want it better. If you don't challenge yourself, you will never realize your infinite potential for yourself. If you don't challenge yourself to do something different than the way you've always done it, you'll never find out if there's more. And it's never too late to begin. Don't think you're too old. Don't think you're too young. Don't think any of that, those excuses. You know, there's a difference between the word reason and excuses. And we use excuses as a reason, but they're not the same. It's better, this is one of my favorite sayings too, and I will almost close with that. It's better to look back on your life and say, I can't believe I did that, than to look back and say, I wish I had. You know, it's never too late. Don't think you're done. As long as you are here, you're not done. You're not done giving your gift. You're not done sharing with the rest of us. And when you are not present with us in a room like this on a Sunday, not only do you cheat yourself by how you can grow by being here, but you cheat the rest of us by you not being here and sharing who you are and your energy with us. There's a difference. Your absence is noticed. And for those who are not sitting in the room with us, you are part of our family. Whenever you watch us, you are part of our family, and know that that's exactly how we look at it. So, your life is a gift. Live it and enjoy it. Notice your inner desires and notice your resistance and your doubts and the fears that come up. You are the lock. You are the lock. But you hold the key. And you can use it anytime to open yourself up, to expand, and to find out how great and awesome and unique and priceless you really are. Go forth and know that you are everything you admire in everyone else. You are already it. And so it is. So it is. So would the ushers please come up?
I just want to thank Reverend Trish one more time for that very beautiful, beautiful message today. Thank you. So it's come time now for our opportunity for sacred giving. So what I want to say about this is that you can see on our screen that there are multiple ways for us to make a financial donation to the center. So if you're online, you can take advantage of that. Otherwise, if you're here with us in person, I would invite you to take your gift in your hand or place your hand over your heart, which is really where the gift is. And know with me that this gift is sacred energy, that there is no gift too small and certainly no gift too big. Repeat after me. I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and prosper. It does great work in the world. And it blesses all abundantly. I invite the ushers to accept the gift. And we will be hearing another song from the Joy Notes.
This is my favorite part of the service. This is such a fun song. So please join us.
Everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance, it knows no bounds. Giving and receiving, we circulate the love with gratitude and knowing there's always enough. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for everything. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for everything.
Woo! All right.
And now, Reverend Linda Nelly Starr, another song.
Like that introduction? We're all wearing a couple of hats today, which is just great. Which is just great. So I don't know if y'all listening used to a little bit upbeat music in church, but that's what we're going to do today. So somebody call Lady Gaga and tell her she needs her voice back. My mama told me when I was young we were all born superstars. She rolled her hair and put my lipstick on in the glass of her boudoir. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, and you'll go far. Listen to me when I say I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. This is fun. Give yourself prudence and love your friends. Subway gig, rejoice your truth. In the religion of the insecure, I must be myself, respect my youth. A different lover is not a sin. In the capital H I am. Hey, hey, hey. I love my life, I love this record, and me and my life. No beautiful in my way. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. No matter gay or straight or bi, lesbian, life, I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born to survive. No matter black, white, or beige, Chula or Orient maid, I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born to be brave. I'm beautiful in my way. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're sad. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. Matt and Mo, once again.
Linda Laundry Star, Matt, and Mo, and Lady Gaga. It's a powerful combo, I have to say that. Wow. Right? That's hot. I'm here to do your announcements today. Men's coffee every Tuesday at 10 a.m. at the 5th Street Market Food Court. If you are male identified, please join the men on Tuesday. And you can see Bruce Fingerhood for any additional information if you have some questions, like what's best to order when you're there. The Wednesday gathering, Wednesday nights at 6:30, Reverend Linda and I are having a gathering, and we use a book each month as a guide. This month we're using this book. It's called Permission to Glow, and it is by spiritual life coach Christopher Carter, and this book is available in the bookstore. This coming week, we are talking about permission number 3, which is permission to glow in the dark, like a light stick. So join us for that. I want to remind everybody, if you didn't see the announcement, the Pride meeting that we were going to have, the Pride planning meeting after our service today, has been postponed to the second Sunday of July after service. And next Sunday after service, we will be having our monthly first Sunday of the month potluck and our birthday celebration. So please join us for that. Bring some delicious food to share and commune with your friends. We have a new class starting. The spiritual economics class, I will be teaching this class. It will be on Mondays starting July 3rd at 6:30. And or is it 6? I forgot. Someone will tell me what I'm doing and when at some point. But it will be in person and on Zoom. And we're going to be learning how to have a relationship with money and with finances that has nothing to do with money. Questions after? No worries. You can register on the website, and on Facebook there is a registration form there. Our book boutique is open. If you are looking for books like Permission to Glow or any CSL swag, we got a lot in there, and you can adorn yourself with some CSL stuff. We have a lot of service opportunities And I'm going to very quickly run through the ones that are available right now. And these are great service opportunities for if you're new to the center and you're looking to make friends or make connections, or even if you're not new to the center and you want to make connections and make friends, you can do so by some of these following opportunities. We are looking for a center office assistant that would be in the office a couple of hours a week, Monday through Wednesday. The office is open 1 to 4, and we would love somebody to help out with that, mostly with answering phones. It's really easy and a great way to be in service to your community. We're developing a welcoming team, which is the people that greet you when you come in and let you know that you have arrived home and in a safe place and that you are loved and welcome here. We would love to have some more people to be a part of that. Our production team, our amazing and beautiful production team up in the booth, yay, who's making sure that the slides are sliding along the right way and the music is right and that it's streaming out into the world. They would love to have some assistance. They would like a day off. And if you want to do it from home, you can do that too. There are opportunities to Facebook monitor and do service from home for the production team. Our beautiful altar has not been changed since last month. And this is because we need a keeper of the altar, a very sacred service. This is a once a month opportunity to come in and make the altar for the month, for the theme of the month. And we have loads of materials, and we have loads of past pictures for inspiration for the keeper of the altar to develop that. And we are looking for some book boutique assistants. If you are interested in never mind. We don't need anybody in the book boutique because it is already full, but see Brick if you want to. And as Reverend Linda is reminding me, she is recruiting singers for Joy Notes. So if you would like to be a part of the Sunday morning service in song, please see Reverend Linda. I also want to introduce our artist who's displayed here in our sanctuary. Julie Denson is in the house. Thank you. Thank you so much. And several of her pieces have already sold. There are still some available. Is today the last day? No. Okay. You have time, but Julie's here, so you can see her and take advantage of that. And with that, I am going to introduce the practitioners. And I'm a practitioner. I'm a minister, but once you're a practitioner, you're always a practitioner. And so the practitioners are here to offer spiritual support. And they're here to offer spiritual support, not just today, but all the time. We, on our website and here, you can see the names of the people that are available. And if you would like spiritual support, you can connect with them at any time for prayer. You can also submit a prayer request online or in the sanctuary, in the foyer, there is a prayer request, and that prayer request will be held in confidentiality and given to the prayer practitioners to hold in consciousness throughout the week. So I would like to invite all of our practitioners who are in the house to stand and introduce yourself. Reverend Trish, Maggie, Reverend Linda, and me, Donna Starr. So they will be available for you after service if you would like spiritual support. And now I'm going to introduce the Joy Notes, who are going to take us home on a song.
If you feel called and are able, please stand and join us in the peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. We are family, and let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be be my moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. So let there be peace on earth, but let it begin with me.
And if you choose, please repeat after me. I am the lock. And I hold the key. It is as I allow it to be. And so it is.
You are the who?
You are the lock.
And the key. I thought you
Yeah,
were
but you
saying
hold the
lock.
key. Well, that's could